You know the song. It's catchy, harmless, until you actually think about the words. Christmas was always my daughter's favorite time of year. She was 5, old enough to understand Santa, young enough to fully believe. Since Thanksgiving, she'd been adding to her list daily. We decorated early, lights outside, stockings inside. The tree went up first week of December. Every year I added presents under the tree, little by little while she slept. I told her Santa had to make multiple stops because he was busy. Every morning she'd run downstairs checking for new gifts. One night, after placing the first few, I heard a creak on the stairs. I opened my bedroom door to find my daughter holding a flashlight. "I'm trying to see him, Daddy. I'm going to catch Santa." I laughed and tucked her back into bed. The next night, same thing, and the next. Every night, I heard her door open and soft footsteps in the hallway. My wife said to let it play out. She'd get bored eventually. But on Christmas Eve, it stopped. No footsteps, no door, silence. The next morning, I asked her casually, "No luck catching Santa?" She smiled, wide, excited. "Oh, I saw him, Daddy." My stomach tightened. She told us he came into her room, sat on her bed, asked if she'd been a good girl, told her she'd get even more presents if she stayed in bed and stopped trying to catch him. That night, after she fell asleep, I planned to put out the last gifts and cookies. I must have passed out immediately. Christmas morning, she woke us screaming with joy. We rushed downstairs. The cookies were gone. The milk was empty and tipped over, and there were muddy boot prints across the living room floor. "I didn't do that," my wife whispered. That's when I saw the gift. One I hadn't wrapped. It was perfectly placed under the tree. A tag hung from the bow. "He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake." Inside the box were photos, dozens of them, us sleeping, my daughter sleeping, our house, the mall, my daughter on Santa's lap. A note lay at the bottom. "Thank you for being such a good girl. I've been watching to make sure you weren't lying. Love, Santa." Behind me, my daughter laughed. "I love my new teddy bear. Daddy, it sings." She squeezed it. In a deep, unfamiliar voice, the bear began to sing, "He sees you when you're sleeping.